true damage pretty much with the most popular flat armor penetration builds right now. But again, you talk about playing for the team, and maybe it's more of a team pick here for Kira. Kira actually, he does have some of the highest CS difference numbers. Good champion to gank really early on, but be very careful when he's level 6 or post level 6 because Smeb is definitely a guy that might get double kills in that.
Well, let's see what happens to get ourselves into this game. Vote for who you think's going to win this one. Hashtag ROX win. Hashtag ANX win for which squad you think's going to come out victorious here. Tournament favorites, ROX Tigers, their first game of the World Championship as we load ourselves onto the Rift here in San Francisco. And let's see who's going to join CLG at 1-0 to top the group.
The first camp steal of the game.
Exactly, really smart play. Kuro shoves up, as you mentioned, puts the ward down. Now they can track TVB Stejos, who comes in late to the fight, but still, Peanut's not liking this battle. Look at the damage output. He's almost dead. This can actually be first blood. Exhaust comes in. Suddenly Kuro's here, and Smeb is already rotated down as well. Smurf's got to show up soon. The flash to get away. Peanut still gets control over the Raptors, and I think ROX actually came out ahead here.
Well, yeah, Smeb is the...
This is the taunt, goes back for the trade again. Stejos looking to get more damage, and he might bring him down. Smeb flashes, gets away from the buckshot. So here comes Peanut over the wall, looking to find this time, gets it now. The taunt's not going to mean much, and gets himself first blood, and here's the chase. Jumps over the wall, good repel. The taunt's going to land into Kuro, though. How much more do they have?
He's
Trying to put the last little bit in, and it's 2 kills for Albus Nox.
Slow, just to make sure nobody's going to get away, and let's see how they can snowball this.
Looking for the gank, can they find much? Stejos gets away from the bubble. Bit of a slow on the Gorilla, will not land the root, though. Miracle's going to miss that shot. Bit of damage coming through. Ignite is on. Pray running out of HP. Last shot's a crit. He's got a flash early. That could have been a kill if Miracle landed it. Here comes ROX. Coming down. Good bubble on a Lickrit. He's not in a good spot at all. Here comes the Repel trying to join in, but he's not going to land the Cocoon. Peanut's not going to get it. Gonna chase into the turret. Kuro, the turret shot. It's going to be a trade kill. 1-for-1 for the roam.
Yeah, let's remember that Kiro was just sitting mid lane. Smurf taking some damage. Again, it's not really the funniest lane to play Shen in. Hard to trade with the Rumble, but he is his jungler.
Taunt's not going to be it for now, but he's going to ult again into range. They really want to pick off Smeb. The taunt's going to get him second. Not quite into the turret just yet. A Miracle going to get stunned up, and look at all the damage output. There's no chance to turn it around off the smallest of windows with Lickrit. Just
remember, Rumble is a bit of a bruiser. Also with the Gorn shield early. It's hard to take down some of these tanks. A lot of damage here from Kuro onto Kira.
Again, not a lot of CC left though as Kuro is running away. Ghost is on Kira, gets some decent damage, puts the pull down for a slow, and that means Graves is in range. Kuro does not have the ability to get out, and that is a kill for Pete.
So this bodes well for them as he starts to head bottom lane. Bardo doesn't land, but they land
it on the Gorilla, into the root, into the damage output, and the crit gets the kill. Out the goes the magical journey. Prey actually forcing him out 1v3, but still, Albus Nox finding the kills.
Still stayed around the river without flash.
Not respecting the crit's bard.
His zoning ulti from the bottom goes into the Q stun near the wall. Smurf, he's taking a lot of damage again.
Wow, walking still. The equalizer never getting off the carpet, but he will at least survive the encounter.
Just use that Shen Stand United to force that dive and get the kills on the bottom lane. You can see Peanut, he knows it's gonna happen. He's around.
Here comes the attempt, gets the bounce back onto the wall. Peanut, here's the ulti in from the Shen as well. Jump to the wall, ulti to get him into range and a flash to get out of the taunt. Liquid still wants to chase down Exhaust on the Prey, looking for the moment and not gonna get that Tempered Fate, sadly. Just a quick dodge out. ROX Tigers able to slink away pretty easily. Smurf out of his lane, getting killed.
Oh, he ghosted also. That was both summoners. They're going for Peanut.
Looking for the play on him. He's going to land the top flash. They're going to get the damage with Hemo Plague, and Kira does get himself the kill. Smeb cannot join for 20 more seconds. Looking now for the play. Can they get it? The culling actually not going to land much from Prey. He's clearing the minion wave away. Kira runs out of health and actually gets popped out. And now Kuro's joining the battle as well. Stejos still gets the first kill, but trades his life forward. This is going better and better for ROX Tigers as Prey is chasing down to find some of his own. The quick slow trap's gonna get him out of range. Smeb can join. The snipe from Kuro turns it around and ties up the gold.
His ulti ready on this board here. He missed the 2 ultis he's used so far. Now it's the Tigers with the TP advantage.
Smurf cannot join. A beautiful equalizer, and here come the kills. The kills are just that now, 7-7. And Smeb is still on the chase. Good dodge in the bubble. Stejos not gonna lose his life just yet, but a 2 for 0. And that is efficiency. That is a solid, great game.
Quick 2 kills, but they're not out yet.
They're not, but it's a 5v3. This is still dangerous, but Albus Nox really wants anything here. Sehil's going to clear a bit of the wave. Kira getting sniped and doesn't get a chance to pool or anything. Another beautiful kill by ROX Tigers as Kuro clears the wave, makes Sehos run away.
Now, the big important thing is they're going to also turn this into the first turret plus the first Drake, as Ocean Drake is ready and awaiting for them.
Yeah, and this is just a problem when you have the TP advantage. You're setting up a play and you fail the execution, you give over kills to ROX Tigers. Well, they will naturally then get a global advantage, and they used it instantly. You see the setup here. They did what Albus was supposed to. Moments where you could get a bigger lead.
5 members converging mid.
Marksman around the sports as well. Kira's going to run out of health pretty rapidly. Nice bit of culling damage. Now the equalizer, and it's actually going to tag Liquid. He's going to magical journey over the wall. But Albus Nox keep their members alive if injured. Dodging the shock blast, and now towards the turret goes ROX Tigers. Down to 2/3 HP on that one. Still putting a few more hits in. And another dodge. Just Temperance Bait's not landing the targets. Defqwop puts out 3 in a row so far that have missed their mark. ROX Tigers continue the mid lane siege. Med missing an ultimate, but who cares? Kuro can still land all the snipes. Kira going in for the dive, looking for damage on the Peanut. Gonna dodge the shock blast as well. Who are they gonna find? A quick taunt in from Smurf. Kuro low on HP. A great stun's gonna land, and Kira getting himself the kill. That's 1 for 0 so far to Albus Nox. They keep the turret alive as well. Nicely played.
Yeah, what a nice engagement. Great coordination. Chaining that CC onto Kuro. He had a few seconds on this flash here. Couldn't escape. Mid lane.
Oh, another chase in. What? That was over aggressive. Albus Nox chose that fight, and they lost their lives for a 1 for 0 this time with ROX Tigers. Not going to get stunned. Peanut expected to shoot right, but he did not do so. Low on HP. They've got to be aware of the fact that a dive could happen. Peanut walking up. Lands an auto attack. Wow, Sehos flashed because he was that afraid. And that will be in the turret. 2-0 now in turrets. ROX Tigers at 4,000 gold.
Again, we get to see, let's call them nerfs. You know, you see an animation from Elise, you think it's a cocoon, you just flash away instantly. Obviously, Rumble was also showing up, and now Smurf, he's in trouble.
Versus 2, reinforcement coming from the right-hand side, but he's only so durable. Gets away from the shock blast with the shield right back on and puts in the dodge zone. He's going to survive it and gets away from the gank. Bit of low HP on all sides. No kills.
To defend, Smurf stays alive. Normally when you play Shen.
Oh, the cocoon into the equalizer and all the damage they could possibly need. A flash change by Peanut gets the kill.
Defqwop confirmed, not time traveler. Not able to predict. Here we go though. Sehos
play a nice bubble, hits the graves. Not going to find much more just yet though. The chase in, dodges to flash away from the roof, but how much more can the re-engage really do? Liquid's running out of HP. He's going to go down. Sehos going to be next, and ROX Tigers continue to win fight after fight. 12-8 the kill score now. Again, between 10 and 20 minutes, they are explosive. You're seeing it once again right here. The chase out of the turret. Kira 1v1 against Pray, and Pray comes out victorious. 6-0-2 for ROX Tigers 80 carry.
Nobody's left around either. ROX Tigers can push up 2 lanes right now and take down some more turrets. 18 minutes into the game, tier 2s are falling quickly.
To see how the ROX Tigers had to fight for it in the early game, but now they just keep making the correct calls. They win these engages. Another crit coming in from a miracle, but it's not enough. And the Tigers have been able to react.
Yeah.
Crazy start, you know, a lot of plays were happening, and then once the failed but early game, he had a lot of opportunities against Tsunami with no flash. Sadly couldn't execute.
Plus, one of the main problems for ANX at the moment has been that the Tigers have been collapsing on fights far quicker. Tigers have 3 to 4 people collapsing almost instantly anytime you see any sort of action. As you said, that bottom lane dive. As soon as the Bard Magical Journey came out and they saw the Graves, mid lane and jungle instantly traversed down to the bottom side of the map. And it's very hard to catch them, you know, off guard and catch them out of position.
That was a going over to the Albus Nox jungle for their lane assignments. As they look to push in a bot lane tier 2, the minion wave is here. A lot of culling damage. Shutter the Graves, pushing him out. And there is the 6th straight unanswered turret by ROX Tigers.
Very easy now for them to play this 1-4 comp with just a top laner sitting alone. You can see Smeb moves from top lane to mid lane. He can then go back to top lane later and keep 2 lanes pushing towards ANX's base here, and then the rest of the ROX Tigers can just keep hitting these turrets. He has a group.
Looking for the Rilla. Gonna land a bit of a stun on a grill. They're looking for it now. Kira into the back line, fighting with the can, but wow, Pray is gone like he's already picked off the Bard. Now the dive in the back line, but they've killed off Pray. Smeb pops Zonia's Hourglass, trading kills back and forth. Low HP on all sides, and an overtime by ROX Tigers. They've lost 3. Now Kuro's in the mix, looking for more with Peanut. Smurf now trying to trade it back. It's only 1 member alive for Albus Nox.
How are you gonna get out?
Did get a bit more. Now Gorilla on the trade. Nice dodge on Cocoon. One more attack will do it. Smurf gets himself the kill. Chased down by Peanut. And it's the last man standing. ROX's newest player, their jungler, Peanut, looking to knock down an inhibitor.
Peanut wins the game. He's the only one left alive.
Which is only semi-tanky. Smeb, again, building as a mage as well. So those chance picks are actually more effective here by Albus Nox because the opponents are squishier.
That's why we're seeing them die when they jump into enemy base. No one can tank the turret. And they do chase them off the red buff here with the culling from Pray, and they defend their pink wards as well.
We still get to see some of the things that you
Oh, flank here from Smeb.
Looking for the push.
Who's
Smeb on
flanking
one
who?
side, who he's going to find, and now he's going to get a little bit surrounded. Equalizer comes in looking for a miracle, gets the shot ultimate, gets blasted anyway. There's the kill picked up, no damage coming across, 2 for 0. Kira likely to be next up on this one as Smeb kites back. Pray in a battle with Smurf. Just no damage really dealt on either side as the dodge zone drops off. There's the kill onto Smurf. That's going to be 5 kills now picked up for ROX Tigers, the ace in front of the base. Only 24.5 minutes in, looking to push it down mid.
Can also just take the Baron here, removing that way to come back in the game.
Yeah.
Of course, where you can try and steal the Baron or take a fight around it. So we'll just secure this one very, very easily. We're only 25 minutes into the game, so at this point, getting the Baron is super, super important.
Yeah, I think if it were 35 minutes in, you'd either try to end the game instead, but the recall's fast enough, the respawn, I should say fast enough by Albus Nox, they'd only get the inhibitor and force the recall. This is...
And make sure if they have to fight you, well, they're going to do without any vision. They're going to have to face check, and then suddenly get caught out like you saw Miracle did before without any flash.
Now 16,000 gold up, wearing a Baron buff. Really questionable Tempered Fate coming in, and that means it's an easy push now for ROX Tigers to knock down the top lane inhibitor turret. The inhibitor itself as well. Another snipe lands onto a Miracle, chunking him down to half HP. ROX is able to roam right back down to the mid lane. Ooh, plenty of damage coming out of Prey. Red buff in tow also. Weathering Kira's health bar down a little bit more. Baron buff minions come in now to the mid lane. A nice stun on Aseos. He's got to get away from this one. Kira to re-engage. Puts the pool. And he's going to deliver Shen into the back lines. Can they do enough damage though? As Peanut going to tick down with the Hemo Plague. Staying alive though. No stun on the Prey. And the re-engage still. Prey wants in. He's going to find one. Dives in for a second. And he just will not take any damage. That's the triple for him. Kuro takes one of the other ones. And now Smurf will fall. It would have been a penta. But scumbag Kuro steals it away. But that is the ace inside the base. That should be the game for ROX Tigers to start their tournament 1-0. The tournament favorites stomping everyone in front of them, turning it on after 10 minutes and laying waste to Albus Nox. The synchronized emotes ends game 1. Congratulations, ROX Tigers, 1-0.
Great to see them turn it on after 10 minutes when we had some good fights in the bottom lane. Sadly for Albus Nox, they could not execute when they had the global advantage, end up losing kills. And then suddenly ROX had the advantage, had the summoner spells, and just forced place after place after place, and were able to outplay the opponent.
That really is where they lost all of their momentum in that bottom side, trying to get a little bit too much. But ROX Tigers, confident showing here, and moving up to tie CLG, as Freak was questioning earlier.
That's the thing, those are the top 2 teams right now in the group. Of course, there are many more games to play. Each team will play 6 matches in the group stage, each other team once, and then a second time next week. And that'll determine who it's going to be.